Okay. Hi. So I didn't really fully tell Christa what we were going to talk about because I think we're going to be able to wing it pretty good. Holiday stress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but why does it just pile on so much right now?
Yeah.
When it should be absolutely the exact opposite.
Who goes there?
That's the driveway alarm. I'm not even. They can look. They can go look. So,
Okay. It's just the mailman.
Here's the scoop. It's one thing after the next.
Yeah, it's not because it's the holidays. It's just life. Honestly, it's one thing after the next. You know, one kid's doing this or
This
not
one's getting
doing
on
this
that.
doing this properly, and this kid's getting on this kid for some really dumb thing when it's not their problem anyway.
And school's out.
So it's chaos because they don't have a mission. They're bored.
They're bored.
So we give them a job when they're bored. Here, find a spot for this in the pantry.
And then this one's picking at that one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That one's picking on that one.
That just grates on my
And for us, this is a fun one. Nana went into heat.
Oh, my gosh.
And Brutus has a new kind of obsession that I cannot even...
Oh, no.
He is single-minded.
It is. There's only one thing on that dog's mind. I was going to say little. No, there's no little about him. He's nearly 50% bigger than Nana.
Poor Nana.
Poor Nana is what I'm thinking.
And it's nonstop. It's slowing down now, but it's been about a week?
Yeah, it's been a little over a week.
I mean,
about a week and a half.
I honestly was concerned that he was going to have a heart attack.
Oh, he's constantly panting and constantly, he's right now.
Yeah.
He's laying down. He has not been very active. It's not warm in the house. It's at the tail end of it. He's constantly panting and just...
Well, and not to get too graphic, but there was times when he was just even too tired. He would halfway... he would just halfway go and be like, I'm done. I can't.
I'm so tired. Yeah.
And then, of course, there's burning cookies and there's scheduling of, who can be here at this time with what meal and who's this, and that. And here's the scoop. I really don't understand why it piles on so much right now, other than because it shouldn't. Is where I'm going with this, guys, is it shouldn't. I mean, we're believers, so surprise. We're celebrating the birth of Christ.
Yeah.
And don't even start the people that are like, it didn't happen in December. We know. But this is when we choose to celebrate, okay? So it should be the exact opposite. This is what's so funny about it. Think about this. We do all this preparation, we do all this stuff, and it seems like the main focus should not be on anything except Christ.
Yeah. Yeah.
And our main focus is Christ, but still all of the stresses seem to it's like it turns up louder.
Yeah, because there's the kids are excited because Jonathan and Jessica and Elijah are coming, and we are as well. Don't think that, but don't think that we're not excited.
We are excited.
We are very excited to get to see them. But the kids are just over the top. Well, can Elijah sleep in my room? Just calm down. And then this actually just literally happened just a few minutes ago. I went into the bedroom to change my shirt because I was warm. I'm going around the house just cleaning stuff up and putting stuff away. And I had a long sleeve shirt and I was hot. So I went to go change it. And the door was open because I'm just changing I have a tank top underneath it. I'm just changing my shirt. But inevitably, one or two or all of the kids follow me in there. It's, whose room is this? Get out. Because you were not invited in. This is Dad and I's room. Not your bedroom. So that honestly just happened maybe 5 minutes ago. Right before we sat down here.
So the point of this video is not just to gripe,
No.
but because I know there's a lot of people that experience similar things,
Yeah.
different things, similar
Yeah.
things. But how we try to manage the stresses.
Where's my Reese's cup?
You joke, but
joke,
that is
but it's not.
one.
It's
That
true.
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, I know they're bad for me. And yes, I have one occasionally.
A friend of ours, Pastor Tyler Woods, you know who you are because that's your name.
Yeah.
He said that sometimes when women get to a certain point of snapping, he said the only thing that's the logical and right thing to do is throw chocolate and back away slowly.
Yes.
And so I've learned that from Pastor Woods,
So
and
funny.
it's true. So every once in a while, if I got to run to the convenience store or whatever, I might sneak a Reese's cup over and just come set it down.
And then walk away slowly. No.
But other things, take 5 minutes and get away from it. Just go away from the noise.
Go to the room, close the door, get rid of the distractions.
Just for 5 minutes.
Just 5 minutes. Just breathe. Lay down a little bit, just lay down. Just breathe.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I do that probably daily. I'll just go and shut the door and lay down and pray, and
That's exactly where I was going next.
yeah, I pray and say, okay, God,
Gonna
you know
need
what's
some
going
help.
through. You know
need
what's
some
going
help here.
on. I need a little help.
Throw me a bone, please.
And I did that a lot more when the kids were younger, because he traveled a lot, and so I was home with the kids, and there's a lot of them, and when they were all home, there was a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I would pray, okay, Lord, just help me get through the next 5 minutes. Help me get through the next 10 minutes. And soon it became, help me get through the next hour.
Yeah.
And then help me get through the next day. And it was really helpful. God was helping me gain patience and, kindness and loving for my children. And so, yeah.
And physically, this is another thing too.
Yeah.
Is don't forget to take care of yourself, your body.
Yeah.
One thing that gets overlooked a lot and people don't realize is if you're not hydrated well,
Oh, yeah.
you get stressed out easier. Drink more water.
Yeah.
Drink more water, and you know what? Vitamin C, it's no big thing. During the winter too, vitamin D, because you're not
D is
getting outside as much.
so very important in the wintertime. There is actually a disorder. It's initialed SAD, and I can't even think of the name. What does it stand for?
I don't know.
Something disorder.
I would imagine the D would be.
Yeah. Sorry,
It probably isn't
this
dummy.
Just, no. It's seasonal something disorder.
Americanized.
No. No, but during the winter time, when the sun is not as out as much, or I should say we don't have as much
more
daylight.
darkness. We have more darkness.
We're approaching 8.5 hours of daylight right now for our region, and that tends to do some things to
grate on
people.
you.
Yeah. We are so very grateful to be in the house that we're in, because 3 sides of the living room are all windows. And it's south facing, so it allows a lot of sunlight in.
Natural light.
Yeah, natural light. And so that really does help with our attitude.
And
That's attitude.
And if you don't have access to something like that, go get yourself some daylight color temperature LED light bulbs.
Yeah.
Because it does make a difference. It's weird how if you'll be in a room that has them and then you go to a room that does not have them, it's a big difference. Because one room will look orange, where the other room will look daylight color temperature.
Right.
I mean, duh.
Right.
But just to be in it for a while, or even if you're taking your 5 or 10 minutes, maybe put your LED lights there. Maybe read. Like one thing, if once again we're believers, so it'd be for us, we'd be reading scripture.
Yeah.
But if you're a reader, just take your novel, take your book, take your thing, and just shut out the door, shut out the world for just 5 minutes, and read.
Yeah, I also find that, and I actually told Claire this because her and her husband live in an apartment, and they don't have a lot of windows. And she's like, she opens her blinds every day. I'm like, okay, pull the blinds open.
Yeah.
Don't just twist them. Pull them all the way open.
Mm-hmm.
That allows a lot more light in. It also helps to heat your house if the sun is shining.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that really helps. Put a chair by the window, so that you're sitting in the light, not in such darkness.
One other thing too is if you have the ability to do some exercise,
Mm-hmm.
you should.
Yep.
You don't want to just sit there all day long.
No.
Watching TV or sitting watching YouTube videos or whatever.
No.
You know, I even built because I have to do a lot of work at the computer.
Mm-hmm.
So I do sit several hours a day.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I built what's called a walking desk, where I went and got a cheap treadmill, and then I built this kind of stand that goes in front of it, and that's where I can put my keyboard and mouse. And you'd be surprised at how quickly you can actually get coordinated enough with your mouse and your keyboard hand walking 1 mile an hour.
Yep.
And if you even do that for an hour while you're walking, you're up, your heart rate's up, you're thinking sharper, all of it.
Yep.
And that helps with stress.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, this shouldn't be the stressful time of year, but for a lot of people it is.
Yeah. Trying to make sure that it's,
Everything's
right
perfect.
for everybody, The
Just take a deep breath.
The main focus is on
Should
Christ.
be on
Yes.
Christ.
Right.
Yeah,
Not
it's
on
kind of
stuff,
funny.
not on.
It's kind of funny. Anyway,
Yeah.
we wanted to share some of the stuff that we do because I know a lot of you guys look at our life and go, "Wow, it must be chaos," and it is to a degree, but it's kind of controlled chaos.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's complete chaos when the dogs are running around and.
Kids are running around and there's
Well,
noise.
there's not too much of that anymore.
We send them outside. Go play.
Go play. You have snow gear. Go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, there it is. Just wanted to share. So tomorrow, which will be Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
We're gonna try to do something different with our live stream, but we're gonna have a live stream, we think, because there's a long story to it, but we'll tell it tomorrow. So anyway, that said, I'm Brad.
I'm Christa.
You guys have an amazing and blessed day.